Heidenreich and Alex Tecza, the Mount Lebanon guys, making the plays again for Navy.
Known each other since the first grade, played football together since about the 8th grade.
Tecza was offered at Navy first, but Heidenreich was the one who accepted the offer to Navy first.
I can't remember who committed to Navy first. Was that me or you?
You can remember that. It was you, and then you believe that I committed to Navy because of that. Yeah, so me and Eli have been playing football since the first grade. I think that's when we kind of begin to know each other. But I guess this is our first time interviewing each other, and obviously we don't know everything, the in and outs per se. So I guess it's a good time to get to know each other a little bit more.
Even more.
Even more. Yeah.
What's your view on us first meeting?
I think the first time I recognized you and got to know a little bit about you was first grade when we both started playing football. I remember you being this really good football player, obviously. I was trying to hold my own in first grade. I know we were playing with a second grader, so it was a little bit hard to do that, but I think that's my first memory.
I'd say my first view of you was very similar. Kind of looked at you as like a competitor. I think that was my first initial view of you. I remember that you had red hair and that your dad, he was loud, but he loved you. He was always talking about football. So
Still is loud. Still is loud. That senior year, right? Super special. 15-0, never done before. It was a weird ending for us because you're so sad that high school football is over, but you won, right? So you don't know whether to be sad or happy. So what's your kind of favorite memory? What can you take away from that season?
My favorite memory would definitely be winning the state championship, and just afterwards, kind of taking a step back and thinking about all the things that we had done, and then the big chocolate bar they gave us, the big Hershey's chocolate bar. That's always something that sticks out in my memory. What type of running back am I? How do you view me as a running back?
Yeah, it's weird on a Navy offense. I feel like a lot of people call you a running back, but I mean, you have receptions like you're a normal slot receiver on any other team. I just think you're very versatile, and I think that's what kind of the offense sets up for you, right? You're not only getting the ball right from Blake and Braxton, but you're downfield on posts and goes, which is it's hard to defend, right? Because a defense right throughout the week has to prepare for all these things you do. What about me?
Thinking back to when we played against each other a long time ago, I remember you breaking my ankles a few times. Not too many times, but maybe once or twice. And I think that for you, your change of direction, just like that, you can get going the other way. And then your vision, I feel like you see things open up before they're even there too.
And it's Tecza, and he's in! Touchdown! Heidenreich's buddy gets the score.
Alex, how would you define a Yinzer?
I feel like the history of a Yinzer kind of goes back, right? I think back in the day, like old Pittsburgh slang or, talk even. Pittsburgh would be like, instead of y'all, like, how are y'all doing? How are Yins doing, right? And it's not really used anymore, but I think that's kind of where the word Yinzer comes from. I think if you were from Pittsburgh, you'd be a Yinzer because that's something you'd say was Yins.
In my mind, a Yinzer is someone like grew up on the South Side, is way too in touch with the Pittsburgh Steelers, loves grabbing like a six-pack of Icy Light and a Permane sandwich. Like that's to me, that's like the epitome of a Yinzer.
Coach Palco is definitely a Yinzer.
Coach Palco is a Yinzer. 100%.
Great definition. What's it like to play in the Army-Navy game? And what would it mean to you to go out in a winning fashion?
Obviously, in our program, it's the biggest game every year and means the most to us, but when you look around at all the midshipmen over at the academy and around the yard and all the staff, how much it means to them, and then even further back, just the entire United States Navy and all the people serving there. There's so many people that really are super invested into the game. Your coaches don't need to tell you how much this game means. You just go out and play like your life's on the line.